Y'all make some noise for Mr. Luke Bryan.
You've taken your buddy Luke Bryan around the country a few dozen times already, and has it been nice to share this bizarre world with a buddy?
It has. You know, Luke was out with me a couple of years ago when things really kind of popped for me. I mean, when my career really started to go through the roof and we were on tour together, and he was there to kind of see that happen for me. And, you know, here we are a couple of years later, and he's out on tour with us, and it's happening for him this year. I mean, he's having a huge year, and to go out every night and kind of watch that happen for him, knowing how hard he's worked to get to this point too, and it's just it's been a pretty cool thing. Being in this business, and once things really start to happen, man, it really does kind of flip your life upside down, and to have somebody there like Luke, I mean, who, you know, and he's the same way. I mean, he can come and talk to me about things that nobody else really understands, and I do, and same with him. I mean, I can go and talk to him about things that really nobody else really gets. I mean, unless you've been in that situation, or you know, and it's been a really cool friendship. I mean, he's one of the few guys that I'm, you know, friends with, obviously in the business, but even, I mean, it goes way beyond that, and you know, away from this, we're just as good of friends. So.
It's a rare thing.
It is, and I don't know why, because we are two completely different personalities.
Well, just watch your shows.
Yes, if you've ever been to the show, and you know, you've interviewed us both, but we are two completely. Luke comes in and sucks all the air out of the room, and he's just like, you know, here I am, and he talks and just doesn't stop talking, and I'm a little more laid back than that. So he keeps me entertained, though.
Going out on the road now with a whole batch of songs, I'm sure you've already been introducing a bunch of these new songs on the road. What do you have to wipe out of your set now to make room for these ones?
You know, I don't know, man. That's kind of been the challenge. I never thought I'd get to a point where I had enough hits that I had to start taking some out of the show. So, you know, and maybe it's not that, you know, maybe it's that we make the show longer, you know, make the show a little longer to fit some of those things in. And I think ultimately you want to go out and promote your newest thing, you know. So next year when we go on tour, I mean, we're gonna have quite a few songs from this album in our show, and so, you know, it'll be something that I kind of work on, you know, over the next few months, and kind of getting ready for that tour. But, you know, I usually sit down and come up with about 10 set lists before I decide on the one that I really like, and then
throw it in somebody else and say, you figure it out.
Yeah, and then, you know, even we'll go out on the road too. Like after we've figured it out, we'll go on the road and play for a couple of weeks, and once you get on stage, it'll change too, and you'll go, well, this isn't really feeling right here, and we need to move this somewhere else and add this in. So it's kind of it's a constant thing, and usually it takes about a month or two for you to really figure it out once you get on the road.